No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today I'm in here with Swifty Blue. How you feeling, man?
Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm feeling good.
Nice to have you in here, man.
I'm excited.
Excited?
Excited.
That's what I like.
Yes, sir.
I noticed you came in with a blunt and you already faced it, and now you're on your second blunt. So
I was nervous.
Were you really?
Yeah, man.
Some people come in here and they have a blunt and you can see them like cradling it and keeping it because they want to start getting high immediately as the podcast starts. But you already smoked one and you had another one ready.
Shit, I could have bought a pound or two on a motherfucker. I don't know. I didn't even know I could smoke in the room, so I'm just like,
Yeah, no, we encourage that.
Oh, okay, cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah, cigarettes, whatever. Had a couple of people snort some coke on here over the years. We don't have to worry about that with you.
Nah, my nose got fucked up, so I don't fuck with the coke. My nose fucked up.
You fucked it up doing drugs?
Fighting.
Yeah,
I'm like, got socked up a couple times, socked a couple people up, shit like that.
So you did a lot of fighting as a young man, or is this recent?
In the hood and shit. My nose fucked up.
Really? It looks fine though. You got broken a couple times?
No, it healed up, but like if you look at it this way, you can see it's like.
Oh, okay. It's kind of indented on that side.
Yeah, So my shit is thin. You know what I'm saying? I can't do no coke. That shit'll go right through it.
So you would do coke if your nose hadn't been injured?
Shit, why not? Why not? Nah, I wouldn't do it, but you know what I'm saying? Nah, I wouldn't do it, but yeah, straight. Nah, I wouldn't do it.
I don't know if that's a good enough reason for most people. I've known people who got so into doing coke that they ended up having to like put special like almost like lubricant in their nose to like keep the coke moving through smoothly because it would be getting caught up on the inside and doing damage to them and stuff.
Yeah, man.
People are dedicated.
Yeah, I got a show on the 28th.
And you're gonna turn up. So you're saying, are you telling all the
At
people?
the Roxy.
Oh, you trying to tell us something?
No, I'm just saying. Like, shit, that's a cool place to go do your coke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Seems like a great spot.
Nah,
sure.
we don't promote no coke, but we got a show popping.
Right.
Yeah, so that's lit.
You ever have a fan run up on you who is clearly like suffering from having done a lot of coke?
I don't think so.
No? Are you on high alert for that? You ever have a Zanned up fan? Because I get that too.
Oh yeah, I had some Zooted fans.
Yeah.
Zooted, and motherfucker.
And that's a weird feeling sometimes for me if like I stop into a show on like a Wednesday night, and I'm sober, and I got people running down on me who are just like fried.
Yeah, sometimes you just like, right, now's not the time.
Yeah.
Let me smoke some weed first or something.
You tell me you want to chill out a little bit, but they ain't trying to hear it. Definitely. All right, so you're from Paramount?
Paramount East Side.
Tell me a little bit about it. I used to live out in Long Beach, so it's kind of like one of those areas around there.
562 area.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm a 5'6" guy.
In between Compton, Long Beach, Bellflower, Linwood, Downey, on that side.
Right. So what was your upbringing like? Tell me a little bit about growing up out there.
It's shit just like regular LA shit, any hood in LA, just, and it's kind of active on that side of town, just like any other side of town over here. Mm-hmm. So it was pretty fun, pretty hectic,
Right.
Yeah.
What kind of parents do you have growing up?
I got real old school traditional parents, real old school Hispanic traditional, like they strict on everything.
So they wanted you to do good in school? Was that like the emphasis, or strict in what way?
Yeah, for sure. They want you to try to just be straight edge and stuff.
Okay, really? So you never saw them drinking or smoking or anything like that?
Shit, Pops used to drink, but he stopped drinking because he drank too much.
Really?
Yeah, fucked up his liver. So then he stopped drinking. But he was like, they've always been kind of like, like tough on the kids and shit.
Right. How many brothers and sisters?
I got one older brother. I got 4 sisters.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Damn. So, okay, but growing up around there, like,
my brother's in the pen.
When did he get locked up?
He been shit. He got busted like back in 1999, and he been down. He was down. He came home and he went down again.
Damn.
And he just fucking up.
What would they get him for?
Shit, really like he was just fucking up. The last one I think was like fucking like home invasion or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's been gone for like 20 years basically.
Well, yeah, he did. He was down for like 12. Came home, went down again, and he was in and out since. Now he's just down fighting this case.
How is that for you?
Shit, honestly, like at first I wanted my brother out here. Shit, like wanted him to work with me, and like But now it's just like, damn, this motherfucker keep fucking up like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
How old were you in '99? Like,
I was born in 95.
oh shit. Okay.
So he was down since I was young. I was like 4 or 5 years old.
Right. So you never really got to know him as like a brother.
Yeah, like shit, I'll go visit him in jail, and then when he came home, we was running around together, but just yeah, he went back to jail. So and then I was low key fucking up too. So you know, I couldn't do much to help him.
Right. Did that in any way, like, what did that do to your brain? Just seeing somebody that you love being taken from you. Like, how did that make you think about crime? Like, as an adult, I would see that and think, oh, like you would probably be thinking about not wanting to get in trouble or not wanting to get into crime because you've seen your brother locked up. I'm guessing it didn't have that effect on you.
No, you know what? It did and it didn't. It did as in like shit. I'm like, I don't wanna end up in jail like my brother. I don't wanna just follow footsteps. But then like shit, I'll follow my brother's footsteps regardless. Like I still did the same exact dumb shit he did. Like when it got put onto the hood and just, you know, start running the streets. But you know, at least now I realize it.
Right. Definitely. Let me ask you something. Where you grew up, was it like a strictly Hispanic area, or were there a lot of black and white people around as well?
You know what? It's half and half.
Okay.
But you don't really see the white people outside too much.
Really? They're just driving around in their Teslas.
Nice whips, nice houses, chilling in the AC. You know.
So you didn't really like have to see them that much?
There's a few, you know, there's a few people like a couple motherfuckers be outside and they be chilling with the I got a couple white homies from the hood. You know what I'm saying? My hood is one of the few hoods, and there's a lot of hoods out here, but you got like a lot of Chicanos. Like I got a lot of white folks, just Mexican American, you know, or whatever, or even white folks running with the homies, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Were you but did you see it as like you were beefing with white people or black people as a young person? Like, did you see it as split up that way?
Well, you know what the thing about Paramount is, well, at least on the east side, I can only speak for my side. There's only one black neighborhood in the city of Paramount, and we don't really have too much problems with them. So we never really had too many problems with black. You probably have more problems with the blacks. Like in Compton, they beef more with the Hispanic hoods, and in Long Beach. But in Paramount, it wasn't too much. Like on the other side, yeah, you know, they didn't fuck with the blacks, period. Like on the other side of town, but that was the other side of town. On us, we didn't really have that problem. We had white. I got a couple black homies from my hood and a couple white folks from my hood. But you know, there's always gonna be that division. You know, when you go to jail, they separate everybody, and you know, like shit. You know, you run with your peoples.
Right. But would you say that there was more violence between Hispanic people rather than against other races?
Yeah, there's a lot of violence within the own race. Yeah, for sure, no doubt. Yeah.
That's how most of it goes.
Yeah,
down?
no, my neighborhood, we've always just gone at it with other Hispanic neighborhoods, and yeah.
For sure. Okay, so what was your?
We got at it with that's about it.
You got down with who? Spill the beans.
Well, Stupid Young. I'll fuck with you.
You fuck with Stupid Young, or did you have problems with him at one point?
Well, he's from Long Beach, man.
Right.
He's from the other side of town.
Oh, okay. That's the other side of town?
Yeah, we don't really fuck with them, but that's just like the street shit, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, like music's just different.
So, do you fuck with him now that you're a rapper?
Nah, well, I just like, you know, I don't really fuck with like neighborhoods I don't really get along with. I just stay away from that, you know, just to avoid the politics.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so you never ran into him or met
No,
up
I
with him?
ran into him, but yeah, but like we ain't never made no music or none of that.
But were you able to be like respectful when you guys saw each
Yeah, you
other?
know, I'm a
or what was
business.
it like?
I like shit. I'm 25 now. Well, actually, I'm 26. I just turned 26 last month. So I got kids. I move like a businessman. So I ain't really set tripping. But you know, like shit. Probably like 5 years ago, I probably would have. You know. Yeah, like been tripping. Like let me snatch his chain and some more shit. But nah, like I'm chilling. I'm you know I move casual, real respectful. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's hoods that you guys have beef with that are like 20 miles away from you that you like basically never have to see?
Man. Yeah, for shit. We got a chapter out in Riverside, and we from Paramount. That's an hour away.
Right.
So we had neighborhoods out there that didn't fuck with my neighborhood. Shit like that.
But you coming up as a young man and stuff, would you like not go to Long Beach? Like Long Beach is just like.
Well, yeah, you know, I'll probably be. You know, I choose like I'll stay in my like. I'm not gonna go eat over here in Compton where my enemies be. I'm not gonna go over there be in Cambodia town where all the Asians be and they fucking hate Mexicans or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, like the Asian or whatever, like or go over there where we beef with the Longos or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna go over there.
Right.
Like, I'd rather go eat in Paramount at Landra Highways in my hood, Tams in my hood, you know, or shit. Fuck it, let me go to Cerritos where ain't no fucking nobody, no other hood. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, you got try to play safe out here. Ain't nobody bulletproof.
Where would you guys typically like run into each other though? Would it be like at the mall or the movies or
like,
a party or some shit like that?
Like shit.
Because these
like,
days everything's so online that I feel like you don't even gotta see each other like that.
The few times I ran into like for example, Young, I ran into the first time at a studio, second time at a weed shop. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, like I ran into a couple motherfuckers in the streets, in the hoods and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it just depends. It depends, you know, like where you be at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna catch you fucking over there in Long Beach or something, kicking in the north side or something. I'm not gonna catch you over there.
I'll go Long Beach.
Yeah, you will, but it's like it's
North
not,
side Long Beach. I'll be at the skate park.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not regular. Like, I'm not gonna. Yeah, like yeah. So it's like you're not gonna. Yeah, so it's like I'm gonna go somewhere where just like, you know, I move accordingly and shit.
Right.
I'm not gonna go out of bounds and shit.
I mean, ideal situation.
I would. I don't care, but why do that? You know what I'm saying? You might catch me over there, but
in the long run, like the bigger you get as a rapper, I feel like if you become like a really big rapper, do you feel like those tensions get worse or that they kind of go away?
It just depends. It depends how you go about them. That's it. It depends. You know what I'm saying?
Because sometimes I see like,
because you can make money with motherfuckers, but it just you know, it just really depends. You know, it really depends. You know, a lot of times you have big influence, but at the same time, it's just like it's pros and cons.
But okay, even if you just happen to see Stupid Young and you guys just hit it off, you just were so cool. You guys were like really feeling each other, made some music together, whatever. Would it still probably not happen because you would be under such pressure from people from your neighborhood to be like not fucking with somebody from over there?
And stuff like that. Sometimes you'll make the decision like, you know what, just to avoid all these motherfuckers trying to give me problems, and I just stay away. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'd rather not do music with this person. But you know, like I'm not gonna lie, like shit. I already had homies tell me like, hey man, go get your bag, go get your money. You do whatever makes the money come. You know what I'm saying? And we worry about the rest later. But at the same time, I just know like, just like how people telling me, go ahead. I'm gonna have people like, oh, you can't do that. Why would you know?
Right.
People trying to.
I feel like it's always the old heads that are a little bit more get your money, build a business.
It's always the knuckleheads
that want to start problems.
The knuckleheads, whether it's an older folk or younger cat, you know, it's a knucklehead.
Yeah, people that really like don't even have like hope that they're gonna be something better.
You don't got nothing going on, so you in the next man's business.
Yeah, you see that all the time.
Yeah, you know.
And then now people can start a YouTube channel and just like try to make a little business out of having opinions.
Right. Shit,
right.
Shit crazy.
Shit crazy. Okay, so paint the picture for me of like what it was like going to high school and shit for you.
So we gon' hold on, my bad. I was thinking about something real quick. On the 28th, we're gonna have Suede and Peso. We're gonna have CNG. We're gonna have we'll have a couple of dope artists.
Let's go.
Swifty and friends. That's gonna be popping.
We had Peso in here the other day with Trapzilla.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I seen that.
How do you know?
I was gonna pull up with the homies, but I'm not gonna lie. I was busy. I was running around.
Okay. How do you know them dudes though?
Trapzilla, he been doing this shit for a long time.
Right.
Doing this shit for a long time. Shit, from the music to the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he tapped in. We got to tap in with Trap. You know, you got to be tapped in.
People were fucking with him.
No,
his interview, he was hyped.
Oh,
it did hella good with the views and shit. And like people seemed like they really appreciate what he had to say.
No, he's dope, and he's really trying to push the culture.
Yeah.
Trying to help us.
It's interesting hearing him talk because he seems like he just really cares right now about just pushing like Latinos in rap music in general and not like any particular artist or particular scene or whatever.
Well, he's been behind a lot of artists. He's been behind the scenes on a lot of artists, like big names. So,
but a lot of the artists that he was fucking with weren't like LA street rappers.
Exactly. So now he's like, let me help out the home base, home team.
Yeah. Gotta respect that. What about when you look at Peso and Suede and shit like that? Because it feels like there's like a whole new generation of young Latino rappers coming out.
Yeah.
How's it feel seeing that and embracing that?
Shit, I'm proud of the homies. I'm proud of the homies doing what they're doing and really like creating a lane for themselves. It's really like it's really amazing.
Right.
So that shit is dope.
Definitely. Okay, going back to the other thing though, tell me about what high school was like in Paramount.
Shit, Paramount High School, that shit was pretty cool. That shit was cool, man. That shit, when I went there, it was whole lot of shit going on. And, you know, being younger and shit, Jesus, at that time I was a knucklehead, so I was on my bullshit. We had the high school on lock. That shit was cool and shit. All the homies from the hood up there, that shit was fun. I got kicked out right away.
Really?
Fighting in the restroom and shit.
Really? Was it like that? It was like constant politics on a daily basis? It was just
like, well, shit, it was active, yeah. So it's like, you know, homies rumbling at school fucking for a second, but it kind of died down by the time I got to high school. Like when I was in middle school, there was racial riots going on at the schools and shit, but that shit died down.
Black on Mexican?
Yeah, it was racial riots going on. That shit died down right away though. Like within the next couple of years, that shit died down. But it was going on, like that shit was hectic. Motherfuckers was leaving the school.
Really?
To go rumble at fucking on Rosecrans and Paramount Boulevard by the Jack in the Box. It's just a bunch of fucking it's all the homies and fucking Hispanics versus a gang of blacks just rumbling.
But so they would plan this out and be like, oh, let's go meet up?
Which is motherfucker shit, it was a lot going on at the time. They were doing walkouts and all types of shit. So motherfuckers would just be like, oh yeah, they gonna be getting down today. Everybody ditches sixth period. They gonna meet up at the Jacks. They gonna go out there with the blacks, or they gonna go out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And just anybody who's on board, they tell the homies and meet up over there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you'd just be like, all right, I'm pulling up to the Jack in the Box. Let's go.
Yeah, shit like that.
How did but this is back in the day when you guys were young enough that it wasn't like people are getting shot. It was just more like, oh, everybody gonna just fight.
Yeah. But then it got to the point where people would end up getting shot because of shit like that.
It always kind of gets there eventually.
Not like then and there, but it's like shit would end up happening. Like, oh shit, you know, like motherfucker got shot or this or that because of shit that led up to that, you know.
So you only went to one school and you got kicked out right away?
Yeah, I went to Paramount High, got kicked out in like 10th grade, and then I started bouncing around, went to like a continuation school in Paramount CDS, then I went to like Downey CDS, got kicked out, went to school in Pico, Rivera, Bermuda CDS, got kicked out.
That is kind of crazy that you can just go to a school, get kicked out, and then just go to another school a couple miles away.
Yeah, I got kicked out for dumb shit too, like, oh, we smoking in school in the restroom, smoking pen caps, smoking.
And you put weed in the pen cap?
Yeah, make little pen caps, pack little bowls and shit.
That's crazy. Yeah,
because I'm 26, so when I was in high school, we didn't have G pens, we didn't have all that new shit. Yeah, now these kids got it good.
Damn, I don't even think about that. Kids could definitely be hitting the G pens.
They in the restroom slinging hits, blinkers.
I'd be selling edibles in school.
$5.
That's the best way if you want to get high in school.
Man,
I don't know. You fuck with edibles?
You know what?
I ate
a couple, but they heavy as fuck. I think I ate some of those too. They heavy. So, yeah, they heavy.
Oh, they'll have you fucked up. The other day,
for sure.
We had Ruga from Chicago on here, and he proceeded to eat like 5 or 6 of them in a row. And he told me that when he left, that he was so high that he like really couldn't do anything.
Yeah, last time I ate some chocolate bars just because I was thinking they good, they chocolate, but each one of them was like 500 milligrams. I ate like 3 of them motherfuckers, I was smacked for like 12 hours.
Yeah. That'll do it. Sometimes I feel like it can't really hit me
it's
that
not
way.
Worth it.
I've done it enough.
It's not worth it.
Like I was just on vacation munching these things the whole time.
You wake up, you still feel high.
Yeah, but if you do enough of it, it starts to get kind of normal and like you don't feel it as strong, which is maybe not a good thing. But
yeah,
I feel like that's what life's all about is just getting used to taking more and more THC until you die.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's just, when you start smoking weed, is that your main vice?
When I was like 3 years old.
3?
No, I'm just fucking with you. When I was like, I think when I was like, like 12, 13.
Okay.
12, 13, started smoking.
You were on the pen caps then too, or you were rolling blunts?
Well, shit, at first, that's what we would do at school. Or when we didn't have nothing else, either pen cap or apple.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, we smoking blunts, got high a couple times. Shit, I let a feeling, kept getting high.
Just kept rolling with it.
Kept getting high.
So you got kicked out of all those other schools as well?
I got kicked out, all of them.
Really?
All of them.
All of them. Jesus Christ, that's crazy. So then when did you actually give up? Do you remember what age you were?
Oh, shit. Well, I went to camp, and I graduated in camp because I picked up like credits from all the other schools.
And so this
shit.
is like some
but
sort of like,
really like in camp, I'm not doing shit in class. I'm just drawing on papers, and they giving me credits.
but it's like a youth jail type camp.
Yeah, it's like camp, like shit. You go to juvenile halls and they send you to camp. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you still locked up and shit.
Definitely. So they were just
Like-
letting you
like-
through? Like you would just draw on the paper
Yeah,
and they would still give you a good grade?
I'll be honest with you, and shit, I shouldn't put them on blast, but in juvenile halls, really, like, you don't gotta do shit, and you gonna get your diploma. You don't gotta do nothing. Like, I'm in there tagging on papers, boom, boom, tagging, hitting on my hood.
It's just their job to get
Practicing
you
my
the fuck out of there.
practicing my strikes. So I'm in there, so I'm in there trying different letters, and then shit, I graduated.
So you used to be like doing like,
That shit was dope.
because like when I see like the gang style graffiti these days in LA and shit, I'm always kind of wondering who the fuck is putting that up. And I guess that's you.
Shit, like, people like me. I'm not gonna say it's me, but it's people like me.
But when you were young,
You
was
get me in
that
trouble.
was that like a big thing that like
Like,
you had
that's
to
you?
you had to hold the
No.
neighborhood down? Like
Yeah, we gotta hold that shit down day and night, 24 hours.
really?
Yeah.
I always wonder about that shit. So it gets covered up, and then you got to just go do it again to let everybody know this.
Now
is
look,
where.
at one point, I'll be honest with you, like at one point, it was like this, like they're right in my hood, we go right in their hood, and then it's like, I'll see the motherfucker pull up and come right in the hood, and we chase him out. You know,
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, or shit, or, you know, I even got worse, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, but yeah. But I already got tired of that shit because I went to jail one time for vandalism charges, and it wasn't even me, but it was like the homies writing my names on the walls.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? And I went to jail for it because shit when they fucking took me in for it, like they telling me like, oh, so if it's not you, who is it? Shit, I'm like, all right, shit. I just took blame for the charges like that. Yeah, it's me. You know what I'm saying? On some G shit, like fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's the homies, but I'm not. Shit, I can't throw homies on there, but I went to jail for that shit. So I just kind of felt stupid. I was like, man, and then now I'm just like, I don't got time to be going to jail for tagging and shit.
The thing I always heard with graffiti is that you just never admit that it was you because it's so expensive for them to hire like a handwriting expert and shit to actually prove in court that it was you. That it's if you never admit it, it's kind of easy to get off.
It just sometimes like it's just so obvious. Like it's like you can't fucking like they got pictures of you in this that or they got fucking. You got that shit on, you know, you got taggings on you and shit. That's how I got caught in school. That's how they got me the first time. I had a fucking black book and some pens and shit, all types of shit. And that's what you do. That's one thing, you never admit it. Never admit that it was you, even if it was you.
Right.
So, for sure. But if they got you red-handed, like, fuck it, you know? Like, but even then, don't admit it was you. Even then, even if they got you red-handed, don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It wasn't you.
Like I had friends back in the day on the East Coast who like they would get caught like crazy, like books full of photos of their graffiti, tons of drawings all over their fucking bedroom,
And still deny.
and they still get their house raided by the cops, and they just never admit it, and it never turned into anything because it's like, oh yeah, I'm a big fan of this guy. I take pictures of all his graffiti.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, they just like pawn it off like that. Anyway, so what did you get arrested for that you ended up getting locked up or going to this camp in the first place?
Oh, the first shit when I was in school, it was for they had put me on house arrest. Then again, once again for vandalism charges when I was younger, and then I violated my house arrest smoking in school, so they ended up sending me to camp. Yeah, shit like that, probation violations, little retarded shit.
Okay.
When graduating camp, came home, I'm done with school.
Okay. And so what was the game plan after you were done with that? Like, what direction did you see yourself taking your life in?
Shit, get a job. I already had a daughter at that point, so it's like get a job and make money and try to provide for your family. That's it. I ain't really have a game plan. I was just like, let's work. And shit, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have no experience doing nothing. Tagging, that was my experience.
So what were you working doing?
Shit, I got a warehouse job.
Okay.
Fucking pushing boxes and shit, loading boxes.
And so you're doing all that, and are you thinking about rapping while you're doing that type of shit?
Well, shit, I always rapped. Even in camp, I was writing raps. But at that point, it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I want to rap, but it's shit I can't depend on it, you know?
Right.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so that's what we was doing. Agency jobs.
Definitely.
Bullshit.
But so, okay, but when did you start thinking like, okay, maybe I can really do something with this rap shit?
I started, I recorded like one of I recorded a song, shot a video, and I got a lot of good feedback.
Off your first one?
On my first, off one of my first songs, and then after that, it's just something I always wanted to do. So I just kind of like said, fuck it, you know, I'm gonna keep dropping content, and then once I seen you get paid off of it, shit, like my homie taught me how to monetize my YouTube and other shit, and how to get your music on distribution, and then I was like, oh yeah, let's try to get some money. People started fucking with it, and you know, people even were down to pay me to do songs and stuff. So I was like, after that, I said it's a wrap.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, did it feel like? Do you remember when you first got some money off of music that like really made you feel like, oh shit, like the first time you got a YouTube check or a streaming check in the mail or what was it?
Yeah, like first time I got like a cool amount off of YouTube. One of my songs was doing really good, so shit, that shit felt good. I think that's really one of the first times I got cool money off of music, and then just other than that, just people trying to pay for features. So that was kind of cool. That was cool. A lot of people wanted to work, but I didn't know my shit was popping like that. So shit, I was like, shit, give me $200, give me this, give me that.
Right.
Yeah, you know, shit. Little by little, we just start. Give me 500.
How long were you doing this before you decided to quit your job and just try to make it work off of music?
Shit, I forgot exactly when, but I was working at Habit Grill in my hood. They had just opened one.
Right.
I want to get a job right there.
Love the burgers over there, by the way.
Yeah, they're actually they good.
Shout out Habit Burger.
So I was working right there, but I was still trying to trap while I was working, and they kind of peeped that. So one time they like were gonna ask me. They approached me to talk to me.
What? So like somebody comes and orders a burger, you throw an 8-ball in the bag, and then they hand you.
Nah. It's like I'm right there.
You always hear about people getting busted for doing that.
I'm doing orders, and then like I have people pull up, and I'll go to the restroom, and I'll serve them in the restroom.
And so the manager started to like pick up on like, damn, you're going to the bathroom like 13 times a day.
Like, yeah, for sure. So once I seen they were gonna talk to me about it, I just told them I quit. And then I just left. And then from there I said, man, fuck this. I'm gonna just rap and shit, trap. You know what I'm saying?
Who helped put you onto the business of like how to really make money as a rapper?
You know what? Okay, I got my business partner who really like gave me up on some things. I got my cameraman who gave me up, and then I got my the owner of the label OTR. He really gave me up on a lot of things too. So he helped me make a lot of money. Those three people right there, they put a lot of money in my pockets.
When you compare being a rapper to like whatever you might have done in the streets before, how would you compare it in terms of like the lifestyle or how enjoyable it is or how much money you can make? Because, you know, being a rapper, like, you know, obviously shit's different if you're Drake or you're fucking Meg Thee Stallion or whatever. But when you're more of like a more underground artist and you're having to run around and make all these different plays in terms of doing features and videos and all this stuff to like catch checks, like it almost feels like it's not that far off from like hustling or being in the streets, right?
No, yeah, for sure. It feels like a hustle. No, that's what I see it. I see the rap shit. I see it as a dope hustle. I don't see it as a career. I don't see it as like, you know, nothing else. I see it as a dope ass hustle. Just, you know,
right.
Whether you underground or mainstream or whatever. Well, maybe the more money you make, then you're probably more well off. But
right, like when I was a kid growing up, it was so like, you know, we're looking up to 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, shit like that. It's like you weren't really a rapper unless you were like a huge rapper. Whereas now it's much. Right. A lot of the people I interview they might be making 6 figures a year, but they got to go out and grind every day to like get some checks or make some shit happen. And it's like, I don't know.
Sure.
When I look at somebody like you, I think it's dope that you could like put together like a very real career without having to be this guy who's on the radio or whatever.
Come from nothing. Like, you know fucking Dub? That's still Dub?
We talk about all the time on here.
That's my motherfucking boy right there. I seen him really come from nothing and blow up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like the same shit. I came from nothing and shit, now we getting a little money.
He always stood out to me as a genius because he did tattoos, he sold shirts, he sold drugs, he did all these different things, and then it just happened to be that like selling the shirts all of a sudden, boom, was just started popping off way more than all the other things. But that's what he always told me. He always said, I'm gonna do tattoos, I'm gonna sell shirts, I'm gonna sell some lean, I'm gonna do all this shit so that, you know, if you come to buy some lean from me, I'm gonna sell you a $50 hoodie or a $100 hoodie too. And that, like, you know, all of a sudden shit just started working out.
Oh yeah, that's genius.
Yeah. 100%.
Have everything.
Okay, so when did your music actually start to become popular enough that you felt like I'm kind of like famous to a certain degree right now?
Like 2018, I did I dropped a song. I dropped a song, Grimy Gang, when I got it in June 2018, and it did well. It did really well. And then from there I dropped another song called The Real, and it was doing pretty well. It was doing better than Grimy Gang. So I just figured after that, I was like, damn, like my streams are going up. I'm doing, a lot of people recognize me. I was like, I started seeing, I was popping. I go out and people want to take pictures. I'm with my family. People want to take pictures. That's when my family started recognizing too. Like, oh yeah, even my sister started telling my mom like, your son's about to blow up. He's going crazy. Yeah, stuff like that. So like in the beginning of 2018, at the end of 2019.
What was that like though? Like you're still living in the same area, you're kind of still in the same lifestyle, but then all of a sudden your profile is going up a lot?
Well, shit, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting, that's it. But you know, it's dope because it's a great opportunity for you to do a lot of things.
You didn't start to feel like you had to get out of that area or when
No,
did that
yeah,
happen?
for sure, because you know, as well as this opportunity, it's like it makes you a target. Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. So did you end up sort of moving to a different residence at a certain point?
Yeah, I moved out my mama's house, like shit, on the other side of town. I'm still in the hood, but on the other side of town, like nobody knows where I'm at though.
Right. You try to stay more low key at this point?
Yeah, I got to. Shit, I got a lot of haters.
Definitely. So when you came out rapping though, you already have all the face tattoos or a lot of them?
Yeah, like my first video I ever dropped, I didn't have no tattoos. But then when I started, and I was like, shit, 2016, 17. But then I was like I dropped the video and yeah, I wanted to rap, but then I was like more in the hood and shit. So I'm running around with the homies and shit. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I got all hit up and shit. I got all blasted. Then when I started rap again, when I started taking it more serious, like I started doing little freestyle videos and people tripping out, then I just started rapping again, started dropping videos.
Right.
But yeah, when I first started, my first video ever, like I don't got no tattoos. Like I got my sleeve, but I don't got no face tattoos.
Do they let you work at Habit Burger if you got face tattoos?
Nah, at the time I didn't. I didn't. Once I quit, and then because I was still running around the hood when I was working there. Like shit, I'll get off of work, go kick it with the homies, and go fuck around. But so the thing is, once I quit, I just said, man, fuck it. Like I'm full time trapping, full time. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I'm over there. I'm not gonna lie, shit. I was working, getting high, and trapping, so I'm over here getting high. Like I'm always fucking monster, you know, like.
But we always have this conversation about how, like, for certain people who try to change their lives and they go like try to get a regular job, it's like almost impossible because then you're kind of like a sitting duck for your ops to know exactly where you're at every day and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there some truth to that?
Yeah, no doubt. So that's one thing too. It's like you can't just go work. You can't just go work anywhere, you know. Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
You got to pick the right Habit Burger.
Nah, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
For sure.
Fuck all that.
What I noticed you have the Marathon Continues flag on your neck. Like, what is it about Nipsey? Was he somebody you were looking up to before you even had shit going on?
Yeah, that's what it was. That was just like big influence. Like, oh yeah, he doing music. He's from a hood and he's from LA. That's something that I wanted to do too. I was like, I want to make music. I'm from out here and shit, you know.
Right, definitely. How'd you feel when Nipsey passed? Was that heartbreaking?
Yeah, I was like, I was like, damn, that's fucked up, you know. I was hurt. Shit, I was like, damn, my motherfucker was dope.
You got the tattoo after that, though, I'm assuming?
Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, like a little tribute, Nipsey Hussle.
Definitely. Did you get your Instagram deleted?
Yeah, I got my shit deleted, man.
When did that happen?
Probably like a week ago, 2 weeks.
Really? Do you know why?
Shit, I think I was supposed to, because it was weed, I was supposed to.
Isn't that crazy, though? Since when can we not
Well,
post
you know
weed?
what I think it is? I think because I was promoting the sale, and they get mad at that. And besides that, because I changed my account from a business to a personal account. So I think when it's like a business account, it kind of protect you a little more.
Wow.
I think that's what I think. But
Are you optimistic about getting it back?
shit, I don't really care.
You don't care?
I don't really care.
You didn't
Like
make
I want to get it back. I'm gonna try, but I don't really care. It's like I'm not gonna lie, like shit, like like it was fun to build it up and shit and get it popping, but it's like now that I gotta take it down. A lot of motherfuckers is trying to charge me to get that shit back, and I'm like, I don't want to. It's like ain't nobody for sure about it, so I'm just like, man, fuck it. Like I'm gonna build a new one, start a new algorithm, But like shit, I'm not gonna lie, like shit. Look, I'm working on some projects, got some music cracking. I'm about to do a little project right now with Sway and Pace, so we about to see how shit goes. It's Grammy Park. We dropped a song called Grammy Park. Now we're gonna do a whole project about it. I'm gonna see how that shit goes. We're gonna see how that shit goes. We're gonna drop a couple projects, see what's up. If that shit does well, we might continue working. If it doesn't, quit rapping. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do something else.
You thought about quitting rapping for real?
Well, shit, they already took down my Instagram.
But that felt like that's such a big blow that it would almost make you want to stop rapping.
Well, I'm just like shit. I'm just like I'm gonna see what moves, what power moves I can make next. But if I don't get the same results that I expect, then like shit, I'll just do something else. I'll fucking A&R some motherfuckers. I'll go mad, blow somebody else. I'll do something. Do my podcast, do something.
You seem like you have like a vision beyond just you being a rapper, right? Because you already have your own label. You got a bunch of artists that you're fucking with, right?
Yeah, yep.
Why is that though? Like, why are you? It feels like a lot of people don't start thinking about doing a label or like businesses they can build out from their career until they've been at it for a long time. I guess you have been at it for a few years.
I've seen some people be successful doing it. So I'm just like, let me see what I can do.
Right. In terms of Suede and Peso though, like doing music with them, where did that come from? Like, how did y'all connect on that level?
Shit.
Especially doing a whole project.
We're all from the same area. Like, Peso's from Maywood, Suede's from Huntington Park. I'm from Paramount. We all Aria. That's what we call it. We're all from the South Side, Double S. So it's like that's Aria. We're all homies and shit. So we just. They doing their shit, I'm doing my shit, and then, I just got out, Sway got out around the same time. As soon as I got out, we linked up, the homies hit me up and shit. And even before he came up, he was hitting me up, like we was chopping it up, we was trying to see what we could do, what I could do to help him, because I was already doing my shit. So we just, we've been politicking on what we could do and shit, little moves we could make, and yeah, that's what I feel like we could do right now that's gonna help me run some streams and get back up in the game, do something with them, a little project with them. We did well with Grammy Park. That motherfucker got like $500,000 a month. Yeah, so that shit cool. That shit doing crazy streams.
Yeah, that's what's up, for sure. So, okay, I wanted to ask this. Did Mr. Criminal, did he try to sign you back in the day?
Yeah,
or how did this work?
I signed with him. I signed to his label, and then it was just bullshit, like bullshit contract. I never even met him. I never met him in my life.
You didn't meet him?
I never met him.
Start talking?
Through Instagram, and he sent me a contract through my email.
And you just signed it without a lawyer?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. And your team's laughing at you now, but so you signed to him. What did you think you were getting as a result of signing?
Well,
to him?
I was just like, oh yeah, this fool got a blue check. He gonna blow me up. I didn't have shit popping. I was just like, oh yeah, he gonna post me and all that. Hell yeah, like Mr. Criminal. Like I'll be honest with you, I don't even. Shit. Once I signed, I did my research and I fucking liked one of his songs, but I had never heard not one of his songs. You know what I'm saying? I had never actually listened to one of his records. But yeah, so I had one of my lawyers who's good, like friend of the family. He looked at the contract and he voided the contract. He got me out the contract.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and once I told Criminal that my lawyer was gonna get at him about that, he just told me like, man, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do you. Like. So
you guys never actually did anything while you were working with him? No, you never did a song. You never met.
Well, I was supposed to drop my first project with him, first project, and then the project was done. I did put some of my videos on his YouTube channel, but he took them down. He took them down. Yeah, and but honestly, like my videos did better on my channel.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, that's crazy.
So I didn't really like need him.
Lesson learned: don't sign to somebody just because they're verified on Instagram.
No, yeah, for sure. No, yeah, like shit coming up. like, and that's when I first came up. You know, you're vulnerable. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing and shit. And then you see motherfuckers is verified and they've been making music. He had a Spotify commercial, so I was like, oh yeah, this was on. This was on and shit.
At least he was cool about it once you said you were gonna get a lawyer or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was cool. Like it wasn't too hard to get out the contract. I just had to get my lawyer involved. But
why you have like diss songs against him and shit? Was there a period of time where it wasn't so smooth?
Well, that was because like, yeah, at first I hadn't talked to my lawyer and I wanted to get out the contract, but like since it was such an online thing with him, I had never met him in person, and I talked to him a couple times on the phone, and so I said like, fuck it, I'm gonna drop a record on this motherfucker. Like I dropped the record, yeah, and I explained in the song too, like that's such an old song, I don't remember the lyrics, but I said something like, and you sent an email, I never seen your face. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll talk about it in there.
Right.
Yeah.
If I was going to sign an artist tomorrow, I'll probably just go link up with him. You know,
right.
I would meet up with him.
No, right. Yeah, I want to sign somebody.
Give him a half hour of my time or something, you know?
Yeah, shit. I told him, too, like, can I get a fucking hoodie? Yeah. Can I get a hoodie? Can I get a fucking hoodie that says fucking crime family? Like,
right.
Like, no, I couldn't get shit. Fucking, damn. I was fucking, yeah.
That's crazy. Did that turn you off to the idea of signing to somebody, or could you still see yourself doing that?
It just really made me like, fuck it. I was like, man, fuck a label. You can't fuck with a label. Like, it ain't nothing the label could do for you that you can't do for yourself. So then that's why I was just like, I'm gonna make sure that my label's a complete opposite of his. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I feel you. Okay, I gotta ask about this. What was going on back in the day when you made the video threatening Ohgeesy?
What? No,
you know, I just want to know the context of it. It's over now, right?
It was just me being petty. Really, it was me being petty. Like just some dumb shit. I had dropped a comment on his shit, and he commented back. Like when he coming back, I dropped laughing emojis on one of his videos.
Okay.
Because he shot a video with somebody from Compton, so I dropped a laughing emoji. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was a little like I was upset. I was like. I thought that
I'm trying to think.
I thought they was Hispanic. I thought they was Hispanic, but they over here like rapping with all the blacks and they won't fuck with no Hispanics. Whatever, that's something else. So I was just like, I just dropped a laughing emoji. I was like, I thought that was funny, and then he commented like, what the fuck's so funny? And then I comment back, for you, something like that. And then I forgot what else he put, or I don't know what he put, and I just put like, man, I'm gonna slap you when I see you. Like, and I forgot that shit. Yeah, but yeah, it was just me like some petty shit, you know, on the internet. But it's that issue. Like I ain't never met him. He ain't never met me.
It didn't go anywhere from there. You guys didn't end up talking about it or anything?
No, well, shit. One time they like somebody tried to put us on the phone, but he didn't want to talk. He didn't want to talk like, and I ain't tripping. Like I didn't really want to talk either. But just somebody that knew both of us was just like, really like just trying to put us on the phone and just like. Whatever, you know, or like you just trying to kill shit. That's it.
Right. Do you feel like?
But I met other motherfuckers from Shoreline,
really?
and like I did a song with Rob Vicious.
Okay.
And I know Phoenix, and then shit like I met who else I met. I think that's about it. But
as far as we know, they don't really all like each other anymore, right?
Well, shit, I don't know what's going on, but like at the time, like yeah, I met them and shit, we never had no problems. It was just me being petty with Ohgeesy, but yeah, just cause of whatever was going on. But that was me coming up too, and I was just worried. Like I guess I was worried about like artists or like what other artists got going on more than like I'm worried about what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of realized like man, that was petty of me.
And it's very similar to the situation where you had Draco calling out Boosie for doing a song with some rappers that he had beef with. And then, so all of a sudden, you got Draco from LA calling out a rapper on the other side of the country for doing a song with his ops. And it's kind of like, you know, like really at the end of the day, like.
I feel Draco though. I feel him. Nah, I fuck with you. I fuck with you. We know the truth. Nah,
oh, man. He tried to get me in trouble last time he was here.
He mad at you too, huh?
I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Like, he came in here saying some deep-coded, cryptic shit. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
Some jail shit.
I figured it out afterwards, and I'm like, God damn, what's he doing coming in here trying to? That's a new thing for me though. Is people come on the interview and sneak diss people.
Oh, okay.
And they say shit I don't get, but that the streets will get. So they get this big ass platform to diss whoever, but then I'm sitting here like, boo.
Oh, you gotta know, man.
So if you want to do that, like, you know, because there's all these little gang terms that are disses for other hoods, and I don't necessarily know.
Nah, I don't got
You don't
sneak
got
diss. They know what's up. I don't even be on that, like, I don't even be on my bullshit, but they know where I'm from, and they know what's up.
For sure. Yeah, that's smart. Keep a little bit of distance in there. Okay. Well, I wanted to ask you this too. I think it's a really important topic for me to ask you. How do you feel about people referring to your people as Latinx? Do you appreciate that term? Or
What does that mean?
It's like instead of Latino or Latina, they say Latinx because I guess they want to include the trans people and not just the men.
Okay, let me say white X, black X.
Well played.
How do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, let me say fucking, that's retarded as shit.
Yeah, just let me be white. Like, you don't gotta put an X
so
after
you don't
my
gotta include them. If anything, look, it's like, you know how they say, it's like white, brown, black, other,
Right.
trans, whatever. They should give them their own little category.
Right. Because they've done like polling of like Hispanic people, and it's like 85% of Hispanic people either don't like that term or have no fucking clue what they're talking about.
Whoever started that shit needs to knock it off.
White people started it, I'm pretty sure.
Man.
White people trying to like impose their like weird wokeness.
Well, you can't go against the white folks, so never mind. Go ahead.
I think you can.
Do what you do.
You can go against them. This is no jumper.
Well, yeah, you can.
You can too.
You can. They're not gonna have me on here no more if I say what I want to say. No, I'm saying.
No, you can air it out.
No, I'm saying.
Spray this block out. Let's go.
Got a lot of white friends.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
Do you let them say the N-word?
Well, shit, I don't care. I'm not a nigga.
So you feel comfortable saying it though?
I could say it because, you know what I'm saying? Because
Where you
I
from?
got black friends.
Okay.
I got black homies and shit, and well, shit, like I'm a nigga 10%. 10%.
Are you actually?
Nah,
Oh,
I just like I could kick it with my niggas and be chilling and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could go to homies barbecues, go pull up in Compton with certain hoods and
But
shit like that or whatever.
The more famous you get, the more that they get on your ass about being Hispanic and saying
Yeah,
it,
well,
right?
and me personally, like I don't say it like on my records and stuff, and then like I'll say it around my homies that I'm comfortable with, my black homies. I won't say it just around like black folks. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just out of respect. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. It is crazy because it's like I can think of examples, but there's certain Hispanic people that get pressed over it, and there's certain Hispanic people that nobody ever says shit about it. You know?
Yeah.
Like I don't think they're saying shit to you because you got face tattoos. Realistically.
Like I got a big homie. Shit. I wish I could call him right now, but he fucking like he's on a level 4, and he will be like, "What's up, my nigga?" Like, whoa, man. He fucking big homie. That's Big Sparky and shit. He fucking nobody will tell him shit. You know what I'm saying? So it just really depends too. Who, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It depends. Yeah.
Definitely. Shout out Big Sparky.
Yeah, shout out Big Spark coming home soon.
Oh, yeah.
He gonna be head security of Grammy Records.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. I gotta get it. I told him I got him a job, and I'm gonna make sure that he got something productive to do and shit. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's fire. I wanted to ask you about this, like
About the album?
Yeah, about the album. Like, you seem like you're you seem so nice, but then when I listen to your music, it's like, damn, this guy's evil. Do you have to get in a certain mind state when you're making music, or like how do you approach that?
Well, honestly, it's like this. You could see somebody like for example, fucking what's the name of the president?
Joe Biden.
You could see somebody like him, and you might think this man is so nice and whatnot, but you don't know what's his deepest, darkest secrets or what he does fucking behind closed doors. He might be the most evil motherfucker you ever met.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's just like I'm gonna be real respectful and real nice and real smooth around motherfuckers, but at the same time, like you don't know what's up with me either, you know?
Yeah, being able to turn off the evil for the interview is good, right?
Shit, yeah, just for the public period, you know, like,
Right.
yeah, it's cool to be cool, calm, reserved.
But then when it comes to making music, do you feel like that's you letting the real out of you?
Well,
or?
just that's what people want to hear. They want to hear the bullshit. You know, like I try to give them like other shit, but it's like certain shit doesn't get the same result as this shit. So the bullshit gets the result. You know what I'm saying?
Do you ever feel trapped in that? Like you were only able to make one type of music for the people, or not?
You know what? For a minute I did, but then once like kind of just started making different types of music, then I kind of realized that you only trap because that's where you put yourself in. You know.
Right.
But yeah, like I got a Spanish project too, dropping soon.
I noticed that you be rapping in Spanish a lot.
Shit, like I experiment different shit, but my brother Chito Ranas, he's the GOAT.
I seen him as well, yeah. And I was trying to find his Instagram, but I couldn't find it.
I think it's like King Chito. Yeah, they took down his other one, but it's like King Chito Ranas or something like that.
But how do you know him? Because this shit's
you know
pretty
what?
big too on YouTube.
You know what? I met him when he had first signed back in the day to King Little G.
Oh.
So he had signed to King, and he had got out his contract around the same time I got out my contract. So we were both going through the same stuff. And I had hit him up on Instagram because I had just ran up to his music on YouTube. I seen his music on YouTube, so I looked up his Instagram, found him, hit him up. He told me like, hey, that's crazy. I was just listening to your music, and I was thinking, me and you are the hardest ones out right now making music, like Hispanic homies. I was like, man, I thought the same exact shit. Shit, let's link up. And then, yeah, we're supposed to link up. He was like, send me some record or send me some. No, I'll knock it out, send it back. I sent him some shit. He never sent it back. I was like, man, this motherfucker lagging. Eventually, he ended up pulling up to the hood. He ended up pulling up. So he hit me up one day like, hey, brother, I'm coming from SAC to L.A. Mm-hmm. Said I booked the studio, brought him to the studio, and we knocked out a record.
Right.
Went and shot the video the same day.
Fire.
Yeah. And that shit went crazy.
Definitely. Beautiful thing. Okay. I feel like I covered most of my spicy ass questions that I have written down here. Asked you about a bunch of old beef that you probably didn't want to revisit, but you got to do it.
Man, I'm down for whatever. I was talking shit.
Anything else that we should talk about? Anything you want the people to know before we wrap this?
Yeah, I got a show on the 28th at the Roxy. Tap in, tune in. Sway, Peso, CNG, J.I. Bands, a lot of dope artists. Swifty and friends.
28th. I wonder if I can make it.
I got Grimy Park, the album dropping soon. Gang of dope ass records featuring Suede and Peso. We going ham. Each record is a banger. And I got a Spanish album dropping soon too,
Clear my calendar for the 28th. I got nothing in there right now. We going to the show.
Hell yeah, pull up. That's dope. Hell yeah, you gonna see what's up.
We're going to the Roxy.
Hell yeah.
I ain't been there in a long fucking time.
That building's kind of old.
Yeah? No, that's a cool
It's cool
street
though.
though.
No, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool.
That's the one right next to the Rainbow Room, right? Oh man, we're gonna get some good food after.
That's a little bar restaurant.
Yeah, legendary.
I heard about it.
Legendary.
My homeboy said that there's dope in there. Always bad females in there too.
And you can do drugs in there.
Oh shit, that's dope.
I've seen people snoring coke. The waitress standing right there.
We could do drugs anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, but you normally like on the table, the restaurant is like kind of like a bad idea.
Without getting in trouble.
They really turn a blind eye to
getting
everything.
kicked out of everywhere. Like I got kicked out of every school.
Yeah, I remember the homies like fucking ordering lemonades and pouring lean right in their cups in the fucking restaurant.
That
and
sounds
shit.
like fun.
Just really abusing the privilege.
Man.
Yeah, let's turn up. Let's go. We're gonna get you back on that coke. Fuck your nose.
Man, fuck. Fuck. Give me some fucking fish gill.
Let's go. Swifty Blue.
Shit with the stamp on it.
No Jumper. Coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes.
All that.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Pandora.
Yeah. Check us out on Tidal.
Yeah.
Let's go. Appreciate you, man.
Nobody listens to Tidal.